Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. KUAM News Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust. Serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson Navigation, serving Guam and Micronesia for 20 years. Cars Plus, Dodge Challenger, the undisputed champion. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. And King's Restaurant, located in Tamuning and Dededo. Always open, always local.
A hit on primetime after 4 years in jail, Alan Agababa is a free man. Plus, new developments in the court case involving the crackdown on contraband at DEPCOR. And the Marines continue to meet with the community about the military buildup.
Call today and good evening.
Well, the man charged and tried twice for the aggravated murder of his mother is now a free man. Late this afternoon, the court dismissing the case against Alan Agababa without prejudice.
Though this means he can still be charged and tried in the future, prosecutors say they don't plan on a third trial.
It's official. After 4 years in a jail cell, Alan Agababa is no longer a resident at the Department of Corrections.
He is a free man. He is released from custody and the case is dismissed, so the case is no longer pending against him.
Agababa was tried twice for allegedly killing his mother, 55-year-old Shelley Bernstein, to collect up to $400,000 in her death benefits. Both times the government failed to produce enough evidence to convict him of aggravated murder. Both trials resulted in hung juries and rendered mistrials. Though the government argued Bernstein died from blunt force trauma to the head, no murder weapon was ever found. They later proposed Agababa placed fentanyl patches on his mother, but again could not prove he did so. On the night she was found dead in her Tamuning home, Bernstein had 3 of these prescription painkiller patches on her arm and others on her bed.
That doesn't mean that it couldn't be refiled in the future, but I believe they would have to come up with much better evidence than they had at the time of the second trial.
Now it's back to square one for the government, who Vanderbilt confirms will return to investigating the case.
I think that as time passes, it becomes more and more unlikely that you would be able to be prosecuted for the charge against him that was in this case.
As for the money that awaits him, KUAM files show Bernstein had 2 named beneficiaries. One was Alan Agababa, and the other was her younger son, Dusty.
Death benefits, I believe, were paid out to Dusty. I don't know what the respective companies that are providing the benefits what position they will take. All I know is that he's a free man and he does not have criminal charges pending against him, so I don't believe there's a reason not to provide him with whatever benefits he would be entitled to.
So, what next?
Alan is a young man and he looks forward to being free.
In a press release, Attorney General Elizabeth Barrett Anderson states, quote, "Our job is to seek justice by ensuring the guilty are held accountable, the innocent are protected from unwarranted harm, and the rights of all participants, including victims of crime, are respected. Based on the present evidence, justice is served by dismissal without prejudice of this case," end quote. The Attorney General concluding they will not be pursuing a third trial.
One of the Fire Department of Corrections officers accused in the prison contraband ring will go to trial on his own.
Yeah, Superior Court judge granting the severance motion today. This now allows for former corrections officer Jerry Hokog to be tried separately from the 12 others indicted in the alleged scheme. A possible week-long trial, fired corrections officer Jerry Hokog could be the first to go before a jury. Superior Court Judge Vern Perez today granting defense attorney Jay Ariola's motion to sever the case.
Goes to show that there's a lot of prejudice when you put 13 people together and charge them all in one lump sum, some type of big conspiracy when it's really, the facts don't bear that out. The court was wise in its decision to realize there's sufficient prejudice exists in having a joint trial with all these others. The allegations against my client are much less serious, much more isolated, and certainly has a valid and very good defense to them, and we look forward to showing that in court.
The indictment names Hokog as being charged with conspiracy to promote major prison contraband, receiving bribes, and official misconduct. The prosecution has since filed its opposition to the severance motions and arguing in court today that the number of defendants in the indictment, 13, could be substantially less as they begin negotiations. Now, Hokog will go before a jury with trial scheduled to start on December 10th. Meantime, former corrections officer Frankie Rosalind, who has since resigned from the prison, is also trying to sever his case from the others, the judge taking that motion under advisement. The case is set to continue next Wednesday at 1:30 in the afternoon. Well, sticking with the DOC investigation, an indictment is handed down against a 33-year-old woman who allegedly threatened to kill an apparent witness involved in the alleged major prison contraband scheme. Sharissa Marie Tenorio has been indicted on charges of intimidation of a witness by extortion, witness tampering, and harassment. Court documents state she allegedly confronted friends of the alleged victim, telling them she wants to kill them for snitching on one of the former officers, Frankie Rosalind, who is her boyfriend. Tenorio further allegedly was seen staking out the victim's home. She's since denied making any threat.
The holidays are just around the corner, which means more packages coming and going through the postal mail service. But the people you are about to meet are tasked with making sure those items do not include anything illegal like illicit drugs.
Over 60 pounds of crystal methamphetamine has been intercepted in the mail over the past year.
The influx of meth into Guam, I would say, is higher than normal.
Kevin Rowe is the assistant inspector in charge for the U.S. Postal Inspection Service San Francisco Division. Twice this year, they've conducted weeks-long interdictions, bringing off-island resources to assist in local efforts to seize drugs in the mail, most of which arrive from the mainland with purity levels ranging from 95 to 99%.
If you receive a parcel that you weren't expecting or you don't recognize the name of the person that's sending it to you, do not open it.
The street value of the drug ice on Guam is anywhere from $200 to $400 per gram. That's significantly higher compared to California, according to Rowe, who estimates the value ranges from $60 to $80 per gram.
Guam is just an island. It's very isolated and it's far away. You know,
it's hard to get here because of the obvious barriers to getting it here. There's only a couple of different channels. You got sea and air. That's it.
Penalties for such crimes could result in serious jail time. Drug Enforcement Administration Special Agent David Stubbs and Federal Prosecutor Maravik David with a breakdown.
Depending on the quantity seized, there's a mandatory minimum of 5 years for methamphetamine that's 5 grams or more. There's a mandatory minimum of 10 years for methamphetamine that's 50 grams or more. And the penalties would increase as well if there are prior drug felony convictions.
To put that into perspective, a gram of meth or a gram is about the size of a sugar packet. So consider 5 sugar packets worth of meth. That can get you 5 years in prison.
Guam currently has 2 full-time postal inspectors in addition to Guam Customs and Quarantine who work daily to intercept the drugs before they make it on the street. Law enforcement call out on the public to do their part to do the same, with a reward of up to $50,000 for tips that lead to a significant arrest.
If anybody has any information regarding any type of crime really, but in terms of narcotics, if anybody has any information that they want to give a tip, anonymous tip or whatnot, they can definitely contact our 24-hour law enforcement number. That's 877-876-2455.
A hearing is set on the Justice Department's motion to dismiss a lawsuit against the USCIS in the H-2B visa denial controversy. Contractors filed the complaint seeking to reverse the nearly 100% rejection rate of foreign worker applications in recent months. Local officials, including the governor, have said the policy is having a severe negative impact on local construction. Magistrate Judge Joaquin Manabusin conducted a prelim review. He found the plaintiffs are not likely to prevail on the merits of their case and recommended dismissal. District Court Chief Judge Francis Dinko Gatewood will hear the arguments on November 9th.
Stick around for more news here on Primetime.
You're watching KUAM.
There are more ways to experience KUAM news than any other source on Guam. Download the KUAM News app for your Apple or Android device for 24/7 news, sports, videos, weather, streaming, KUAM radio, and important news alerts. And stay connected at home with Guam's first app for Apple TV. All available now from the App Store.
We value relationships. Because Because when we commit,
I love you guys until you're 80, until you're 90, until you're 100, forever.
we are in it for the long run. So you can enjoy the moments that matter. Because when we commit to relationships, we never stop caring. Calvo's Select Care, health care that is always there for you.
Find your reason to celebrate with a brand new Samsung Galaxy Note 8 at IT&E.
It's Hyundai's Kickoff the Savings event going on now at Cars Plus and Mighty. Score big, save big with the all-new redesigned Hyundai Sonata Hybrid. Gain those extra yards with up to 45 miles per gallon highway and an introductory savings of $4,500. Or check out Guam's best offensive line, like a new Accent starting at $11,995, or the new Elantra starting at $16,995. How about the new Tucson starting at $19,995? Plus, every new Hyundai gets Guam's best warranty. It's Hyundai's Kickoff the Savings event at Cars Plus and Mighty. Cars Plus, driven by you.
When you know what you want and you want it great, look no further than Ruby Tuesday's new Steakhouse Sensations menu. Choose from a 20-ounce dry aged prime bone-in ribeye or an 8-ounce filet mignon tenderloin. Either steak seared to your preference and served with 2 specialty sides like Denancy mashed potatoes, grilled asparagus, or roasted Brussels sprouts. Enjoy surf and turf and add a succulent lobster tail or tender grilled salmon fillet to complete your meal. This plus a whole lot more. It's Steakhouse Sensations for a limited time and only at Ruby Tuesday Guam.
For 20 years, Matson has been an important part of our everyday lives. Bringing in the cars we drive, the food we eat, and the materials that helped build our homes. From caring for our land through the Adahi Itano program to generously supporting our local charities, Matson has contributed to the preservation and growth of our island. On behalf of those you've served throughout your 20 years on Guam, Sidza Smaasi Matson.
Connect with KUAM News. Find us on your favorite social media platform. Follow us and stay in the know with Guam's news leader.
Welcome back. Cybercrime is on the rise and is expected to reach a cost of roughly $2 trillion by 2019.
But with cyber criminals as active as ever, our Isa Baza gives some ways you can keep your passwords and private information secure.
60 cyber attacks every day, and that's just in Guam. That statistic coming from University of Illinois at Chicago Center for Public Safety Associate Director Jason Stamps, who conducted a cybersecurity training on island earlier this year. In fact, nowadays, fraudulent charges on credit cards are almost a common occurrence. Agana Heights' Brian Yao says he was a victim.
I called to make a payment, and they told me my payment on American Express was 4 times what I knew I charged on it. So we started going back through my charges, and I had charges for call girls in New York, rental cars in Cairo, and I'm like, oh, okay, so that ain't right.
Similar discrepancies appeared with his other accounts at different banks.
Well, I had to go back to the federal government. I had to go through all my credit cards, which in itself is terrible. I had to replace everything, and it's still ongoing. It's been about 7 months, and it's still ongoing.
According to Guam Homeland Security Advisor George Charfris, 60% of Americans have experienced a major data breach. With Cybersecurity Month this October, he encourages the community to learn how to better protect themselves by strengthening passwords today, which happens to be Change Your Password Day.
Make it longer, about 7 characters or more. Don't use the standard password 1 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Residents should also incorporate symbols, spaces, 2-factor authentication, and change their passwords every 3 to 6 months.
Others like Alan McFadden and Flora Kalilik say they think up something weird for their passwords in order to deter hackers.
Well, I've got little secret stuff that I do. It's kind of like something historical or family related, and just basically I keep it to myself.
You have to get a different password in every different transactions.
Charfris reminds the public not to give out information or click on suspicious links, adding any suspicious activity should be reported to the Mariana Regional Fusion Center or risk falling victim to cybercrime.
It's a hassle, let me tell you. You got to jump through so many hoops, so you want to be very, very careful where you pass out that password. You want to make it very difficult. As many numbers and letters as you can remember.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Baza.
Day 3 of lawmakers on the session floor and a measure to shift the responsibility for primary elections from the Guam Election Commission to the political parties is up for a vote this week. Senator Joe S. San Augustine says he introduced the bill to save taxpayers' money, but Senator Jim Espeldon is concerned that any savings would be lost by the likelihood for runoff elections.
If the parties want to have a primary and they do their convention, then they present it to the Election Commission that these are their candidates, then so be it. If you look at the bill, it's mainly focused towards that the people of Guam stop paying for the political party's decision. They should make their decision and then move forward from there.
And technically, there is the highest of possibilities, right, that none of the 3 or 4 teams, or maybe even more, would ever get a majority of the votes cast for governor. And there would then necessarily have to be.
That's what you eliminate.
But San Augustine says relieving the Election Commission from conducting the primaries would save the GEC and taxpayers more than $400,000 per election.
The military continues making the public speaking rounds in support of the Marine relocation. Wednesday, representatives appeared before the Chamber of Commerce to explain their plans and how they are addressing local environmental and cultural concerns.
Nestor Lacanto reports.
The Marine officials laid out for Chamber members a now familiar story of how they've met federal environmental requirements and a biological opinion, and how they're sticking to the guidelines as set by a programmatic agreement with GovGuam. Their message, says spokesman Major Tim Patrick.
Number 1 is ensuring public trust. Number 2 is ensuring that we have war fighters that are ready to go and ready at a moment's notice. And number 3 is that we are great neighbors in the community.
But critics of the buildup continue with their messages too, especially opponents of the live-fire training range at Anderson's Northwest Field, who say the complex poses lasting harm to the nearby pristine environment at Ritidian.
I would just encourage people to continue to voice their concerns. Those concerns keep us responsible, and those concerns let us know what's going on in the community.
In their most recent protest efforts, opposition groups brought in activists from Okinawa to express how the Marines have impacted their homeland. Still, the military is undeterred.
The live fire training range complex is going according to schedule. There's been no change in the construction plans for that. The same goes for the cantonment in Finnegai. No change for that plan either.
For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Lacanto.
Thanks, Nestor. We'll expect to hear increased noise and activity at the Anderson Air Force Base during an operational readiness exercise later this week. Residents may hear sound effects, messages from loudspeakers, sirens, and the noise from alert vehicles, as well as see smoke during the training scenarios. According to a post from the base's Facebook page, the routinely scheduled exercise is not in response to any specific threats, but is meant to prepare airmen to conduct base functions in a high-risk environment. Base support services may be limited throughout the week, with the actual exercise scheduled to take place from October 26th to the 28th.
For Guam Premier Outlets, food establishments shut down by Public Health 2 weeks ago remain closed. The sanitary permits for China Walk, Imperial Garden, Mango Mango, and Ajiichi were all suspended after the discovery of signs of either rodent or cockroach infestations. According to Administrator Marilou Scroggs, a follow-up inspection was conducted at Ajiichi on Monday. However, the restaurant remains closed due to uncorrected violations.
Getting a second chance. 15 people are the latest to graduate from the Adult Drug Court program. The Judiciary of Guam making that announcement about these first-time drug offenders. They have no prior records. The intensive treatment program is designed to decrease activity related to the abuse of alcohol and drugs. This is the 30th cycle to graduate from the Drug Court program. A total of 349 people have successfully finished the program since the very first treatment session wrapped up 12 years ago.
Coming up, Dave Delgado has the day in sports, but first, your island weather.
From the network that brought you up to 3 times more data comes the dawn of a new data. The epic story of Guam's only network brave enough to give 10 free gigs of bonus data on every line every month to customers who bundle their services. Reviewers are calling the offer totes awesome. Best deal ever. And yes.
Visit gta.net for details.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you breaking news, turning to Mia in the field.
Thank you, Isa. We're interviewing athletes preparing for something big. We're getting ready for the Guam Coco Kids Fun Run on Saturday, October 28th at Evhal Beach. Can you tell us a bit about your trip?
It's fun because you get to run and you get to exercise a lot.
What are you excited for?
Cool t-shirt.
I'm excited for all the medals that they're going to give for the Coco Kids race. I'm looking forward to the carnival. I'm looking forward to all the games and the prizes. I'm looking forward to run on the beach. And so excited from all the bouncers.
In a place where heaven embraces earth lies a 17-acre cemetery to cherish the most special people in our lives, where personalized solid granite markers serve as unique testaments of love that last beyond a lifetime. With affordable interment options for you and your family's peace of mind, your special place where love will always be remembered. Guam Windward Memorial, located in Cross Island Road, Zanya. Call us at 989-8090 or visit guamwm.org for more information.
St. John's Drama Department presents a Karen Flores production. Lights Out. This original play is November 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, second floor of the plaza. Tickets $10 each and can be purchased at the door. For more information, call 488-6899.
KUAM Sports is presented by Triple J.
What's up, Guam? Dave Delgado here for KUAM Sports. Thanks for watching. Let's get right into your Playmakers segment featuring the Guam Packers. Check it out.
GNYFF Playmakers, presented by Triple J Ford Youth Football League. Strength, commitment, community.
My name is DJ. I play for the Packers. My team is awesome because we're a family. My favorite NFL team is Falcons. When I grow up, I want to play in the NFL. My name is Tavy, and I play for the Guam Packers. My favorite position is QB. My team is awesome because we work together and we block for each other. When I grow up, I want to play NFL.
My name is Aiden. I play for the Guam Packers, and my position is running back. My team is awesome because we work together.
Hi, my name is Kaden, and I play for Guam Packers, and I am a running back. My favorite NFL team is Seahawks. I want to be a police officer.
Go DJ! Go team! Go team!
Hi, my name is Austin Saturnio. I play for the Guam Packers. My positions are middle linebacker and center. Something that I learned from my coaches are plays. My favorite NFL team is Packers.
Hi, my name is Jacob Manibusan. I play for the Guam Packers 100 Division. My positions are running back and linebacker. Something I learned from my coaches is discipline and execution. My favorite NFL team is Broncos.
Hi, my name is Dion Apsang. I play for Guam Packers 100 Division. My positions are punter, quarterback, and outside linebacker. My favorite NFL team is the Denver Broncos.
Hi, my name is Kayla Ignacio. I play for the Guam 100 Packers, and my positions are running back, outside linebacker, and punter. The most valuable thing I learned is teamwork discipline and execution. My favorite NFL team is Seattle Seahawks.
My name is Carmen Stafford, and I've been a team parent for 3 months. The best thing about being a team parent is getting to watch all the kids come to each game and each practice and have fun playing football.
Hi, my name is Naomi Manalisa, and I've been a parent for the Guam Packers since 2015. The best thing about being a team parent is watching our kids grow into the sport and love what they do.
Hi, my name is Bjorn Tysapik. I play for the Guam Packers, number 23. My positions are fullback and middle linebacker. My team is awesome because we all bond together as one. Youth football is important to me because it's just something to keep me active. A valuable lesson that I learned from my coaches is to never give up.
Hi, my name is Josiah Binandu. Play for the Guam Packers, Mega Division. And my positions are running back and outside linebacker. My favorite NFL team is the Oakland Raiders.
My name is Benny Cruz. I play for the Guam Packers and I'm in the Mega Division. My position is quarterback and middle linebacker. Football is important to me because it keeps me active and it's all about fun.
My name is Jayshawn Cruz. I play for the Guam Packers and I am in the Mega Division. What makes my team awesome is on and off the field we support each other.
Hi, my name is Justine Desmond with the Missoula Guam Packers. I play corner and defensive. My team is awesome because the bond we have for each other. Football is important to me because it helps with your confidence. My favorite NFL team is like Denver.
Hi, my name is Javen Apatang. I play for the Missoula Guam Packers. I am safety and quarterback. Youth football is important to me because it's a life lesson. The teachings my coach gave me was to pass through obstacles and just adapt and overcome.
Hi, my name is Casey Clifford. I play for Guam Packers, Missoula Division, and my position is defensive end.
My name is Bradley Zapatis. I play for the Guam Packers. My position is tight end and safety.
Well, that's going to do it for sports. We're back right after this.
Nissan's fall clearance event is on with the best prices of the year. Save as much as $8,000 on the all-new 8-passenger Armada. Get the cargo van selected best in class with 25 miles per gallon combined. The fuel-efficient NV200 compact cargo van with 5-year, 100,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty starting at just $127 per pay period. Great deals on Versa Sedan, Frontier King Cab, or the 7-passenger Pathfinder starting at just $87 per pay period during the fall clearance event at Nissan Upper Tumon. Find out more at nissanguam.com.
Say hello to the widest 4G LTE network in the Marianas, Guam, Saipan, Tinian, and Rota. When your passion goes beyond your island, choose a plan that takes you further. With Docomo Pacific's My Plans, you can do a lot throughout the Marianas. 20 gigs for $79 or 30 gigs for $99. All the data you need to connect, share, and make all your ideas happen. Dream big, reach higher with My Plans. Docomo Pacific, better together.
Ooh, what do we have here? Tender morsels of deliciousness. Wait, back that up. I see you, your little golden brown temptresses, and oh, all that juicy goodness. Wait, is that a new sauce? Where are my car keys? I'm on my way, Mickey D's.
Introducing McDonald's new Buttermilk Crispy Tenders. Juicy and breaded to perfection. Hurry in and get 4 for you or 10 to share.
That's right, my tender game just got an upgrade. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Each and every Wednesday, here is this week's Culture Club.
Wow si Adam nautalanes, sumasagat zu gid za kamunin lau tauta hogat zu.